What's up, everybody, and welcome to my channel. I am Ryan. Good to be here with everybody. So, the reason of me starting this channel is because I have been feeling called to start something new. I don't know, a podcast, a YouTube channel. I don't even know, but what I do know is that for years, ever since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to have a clothing line. And I know you're probably saying to yourself, like, girl, in these day and age and the way the economy and everything is going right now, you want to have a clothing line? Like, yes, I do. And I'm not going to give up on my dream because no matter what I do in life, no matter which direction or path I try to go down, I always feel called back to this. And I feel like God just not going to let me just settle in anything and not follow after my dream. So that's what I'm doing. So I know it's a lot of people out there, a lot of women and men going through this right now where they're starting over or going down a different path, a different journey, whatever the case may be. So I figure while I'm making these shorts for my daughter, as you see in the video, I might as well just share some things with you that I have learned along my path to starting over and walking towards my dreams and my success. So number one is leveling up your mindset. Become that version of yourself, your highest self that you want to be. Um, Educate yourself on things. And I have to say this, I know social media, like everybody's on social media, whether it be right here on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or whatever. But if you're constantly comparing your life to somebody else's life, get off of social media. Do a social media detox because let me tell you, people post things that aren't real. The flashy cars, the clothes, the money. I mean, they can be taking a picture in front of somebody else's house that's not even theirs. They can be renting these cars that's not even theirs. The money. Let me tell you, you can order fake money on Amazon, okay? Like the money that they use in the movies and the videos and everything. Like, who knows if it's real? So if that's an issue that you're having and you're comparing your life to social media, get off of social media, okay? Another one is breaking habits, okay? Creating routines. And I know this is hard, especially for me, a mother. It's hard to create a routine because a lot of my day and my time is consistent around what my kids are doing. But we have to break bad habits. Now, whether that be bad eating habits, spending habits, the way we're spending our time on social media, bad behavior, we have to break those bad habits. One way that can assist with this is creating routines. And as a mother, it's really important for me to create routines and a plan and a schedule to help me out during the day. So whether that's making time for self-care, making sure you take dinner out the night before for the next day, anything that you can help create a more organized schedule or routine for your day, and making sure that you're also fitting in time for yourself during the day, every day. Sometimes me myself, I can even be a little disorganized. Okay, so one thing that I have been doing lately is I got an app with a reminder, just different times of the day for it to remind me, check off things on my list that I need to get done. And one thing that I learned is that do the most important things first, because when we don't take care of those things or give those things attention, then it always just sits with us. Like, okay, well, I still gotta go and pay that bill. I gotta go and drop this stuff off to the kids' school. Or, take care of the most important things first. So that way you're not worrying about it later. You're not stressing about it later. It's done off your plate, and save the easier things for later. Okay, next we have boundaries. Lord Jesus. This is a big one for me because last year, 2023, baby, I had to put up a lot of boundaries with a lot of people, even family, okay? Because I'm not ever in my life been a people pleaser, but sometimes it's hard to put boundaries up with certain people in your life, especially family and those close to you. But on the other hand, sometimes it's important to put up boundaries with those people close to you in your life, especially if they're causing you stress, worry, pain, anything. You know, they could be a part of that childhood trauma that we've gone through. We've all gone through some kind of trauma, okay? Whether you want to admit it or not, we all have been through something, all right? But boundaries with people that are bad for your energy, just, you know, if you always have to question why you did something or you don't feel good doing something, you know, you just put up walls. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to cut people off and stop dealing with people, especially if they're a parent or a sibling. Hell, sometimes even your own kids. Okay. It's important to put up boundaries and protect your energy and your space. It's okay to tell people no. I know people in my family, friends who are always just saying yes, 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 and are always doing things that they're not happy about. And then what they do later? Complain about it. I'm like, well, girl, if you just say no, then you won't be going through this pain and all these issues and feeling bad, and you done wasted your time and your money and your energy doing things for other people when you haven't gotten anything from it. So if it doesn't make you feel good, don't do it. Just say no. I can't do it right now. It's okay. No. And I just want to add a little side note. This video is 6 to 7 months old, so if you see I'm in the video wearing a sweater and you're like, girl, it's over 100 degrees outside, what are you doing? Just know that this video was from the beginning of the year. Like I have said before, I have been feeling for a while now to just start to put my story out there and my knowledge and wisdom out there, because there's always something that can help somebody else. So I just figured that I might as well just go back, show y'all some things that I've been working on since the beginning of the year and where I'm at now and where I plan to continue to go. Okay, so now back on topic. So also I want to tell y'all that health is wealth. So while y'all are also trying to figure out things, making your plan on what you want to do next, please make sure you're taking care of your bodies out there, okay? Take your vitamins, your supplements. And also, this is another thing that I also want to tell people. You know, I know the food out there, they put all kind of things, but for those who don't know, also watch the pots and pans that you use when you're cooking your healthy meals, because some of the pots and pans don't have the best chemicals in there, and those are also the things that can make us sick and cause long-term issues. So every time I buy dishes, pots, pans, anything, I always make sure it says no PFAs or PFOAs, because that is a chemical that our body cannot break down and it can cause some serious issues. Also, guys, some other things that work for me in this journey are reading books. And I know in today's age, everything is on the computer, but just sitting down, taking the time to stimulate your mind and educate yourself and read a good book is very beneficial in your journey to starting over or leveling up in any kind of way. Another thing that also really helped me and really help me get to know myself better was human design, and that is something that we will have to talk about another time. It's a whole nother thing, but for those who do know what human design is, it's good to know that I am a projector, and you know, it's just crazy. Like sometimes you just get to feeling things about yourself and you don't know if you're right, if you're wrong, or why you're like that, and just sometimes you just don't understand certain things about yourself. So I highly suggest that anybody who is looking to understand themselves better If it's career or relationships or just for yourself, I highly suggest Human Design. It uses the same information from your birth chart, your first and last name, the location, the time you were born, and it will let you know what you are. And it is some good information, y'all. And that's only for the people out there who are into it. I know not everybody's into it, and that's cool. Nothing against anybody. And another thing is to also make sure you have a good support system. Now, I know I told y'all earlier, it's good to have boundaries. Say no when you need to. That's good. But it's also good to have a support system, whether that's good family, good friends. And also, it's important, especially if you're a business person like me, to network with other people. Find your community, people who understand. And if you are in business, it's always great, especially if you're trying to get advice. It's always good to take advice from people who are doing better than you, okay? And I tell the people the same thing, especially when it comes to relationships, okay? I got some single friends and I got some married friends. And I always tell my married friends, okay? Don't ever take advice from none of your single homegirls, okay? They single, maybe for a reason, maybe not. But single and married people are two different things. Like, we cannot relate. We do not have the same issues, okay? Because sometimes single people, they be ready to just jump the gun. And sometimes when you're married, you can't just jump the gun like that. But so I tell people all the time, always talk to people, get advice from people that's doing better than you. And that goes for both business and personal. Okay, so I just want to take a little break from the story here, and I don't know if y'all realize this is when things happen when they're not perfect. But when I was cutting out the fabric for the shorts, I didn't realize that I was cutting it upside down. So like the design is upside down, kind of, because the writing is all over the place on the print, but I didn't realize till later that it was upside down. But you know what? They still came out cute. It's okay. This is just an example right here. Like, you might mess up, but it's okay. Just keep on going, okay? Beyonce had her whole hair stuck in the fan when she was performing, and what? She kept on going, girl, okay? And speaking of Beyonce is a projector just like me, girl. Okay, now back to the point. So your support system. Also, aside from networking, I know we have had a lot of focus on mental health, and it's very important. So I am not against therapy at all. We all need someone to talk to. And don't look at it like therapy, like, oh, I need help, I got issues. It's not even that. Just think of it as a person who has no relationship to you, who can give you an honest, biased answer, because sometimes when you talk to your family or your friends, they might say things just because they family or friends, just take your side just because, they have a relationship to you and they want to show loyalty to you. But sometimes you just need that real straight up honesty. And I highly suggest therapy. There's nothing wrong with therapy, ever. So I just quickly want to go back over the steps. So 1, level up your mindset. 2, break bad habits and create routines. 3, boundaries. 4, your health and keeping your body good. 5, your support system. And last but not least, I want to go back into talking about human design real quick, and knowing that I'm a projector and going down this new journey and path and starting over in my career. A projector, one of the roles of the projectors is to guide. We're basically the guides. And although I do have this dream of having a fashion empire, I also feel like one of my biggest purpose on this earth is to guide people to be a better version of themselves, or their best selves at what they are trying to accomplish. And really, we're all here to help each other. And this YouTube is not perfect yet, and I'm showing you old video, but this is just my way of showing you, like, girl, it might not be perfect right now, but if you keep having that vision, if you keep having that dream, if it keeps coming to you, it won't leave you. Like, step out on faith and follow your dreams. It might not be easy, but God not gonna let you rest until you do what you came here to do. And that's what I was feeling called to do. So I'm here to help, here to give you guidance, the wisdom. Everything I share with you, I share from experience. I'm not giving you anything I've just, out of a book or anything. I've been there. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a sister, I'm a friend. I've had a previous business. I'm starting over. I've had my own set of health issues. Like, I have been through some things. So anything that I'm giving you and will continue to give you from here on out is through experience only. I am a no bullshit type of female. I am a Taurus. I am real. So I don't have time for the fakeness or anything. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope to catch y'all on the next one and finish watching the video. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to be your best self. And I'll holla.
Hey guys, ben